Hey y'all, how you doing today? It's Soraya Silverdal, the Queen of Healthy Latin Cooking, y'all. This video is my newest cooking show video. This will air to public access soon, and they're gonna get a fresh new episode, especially Bronx Cable. So hi Bronx Cable, hi Queens Cable, hi Manhattan Cable, New York City in the house, child. This is Boricua right here, born and raised in New York City, girl. Okay. Yeah, born in Brooklyn, raised in Long Island, came back to Brooklyn, now in New York City, girl. So anyway, y'all, enjoy this episode. It's my onion ring fixation that I'm going through right now, and I'm testing different brands. It's a vegan, vegetarian recipe. I have a guest at the table with me, which is really fun, right? A nice banter. And we're going through, and I'm going through a discovery of onion rings. It's like a rebirth, just like a rebirth of my gender identity. Well, honey, I'm finding out, returning to my roots of a lot of things that I love and adore that I've kind of forgotten about. And one of them is onion rings, honey. It's a fun recipe. Enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. And remember always that trans mama loves you, honey. All right, y'all. I wish you a lot of tasty morsels in your mouth. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, y'all. It's Soraya at Soraya Silverdal's Fierce Cooking Show, y'all, where everything is fierce and tasty, my loves. It's been a while since I've come to the camera, so I'm going to be very raw and very clumsy. Hopefully not too clumsy. Hopefully very raw. But when we get to eat the food, of course, that's not going to be raw, honey. It's going to be nice and hot and delicious. Now, today I am making a vegetarian dish. I have a friend who's over, and she's just watching over there from afar. And we're going to have lunch together. And I wanted to let her have and sample and enjoy the onion rings. The new year came, and cravings for onion rings just came out of nowhere. So I've been having onion rings a lot with my vegan Boca Burgers, which I love my Boca Burgers. So today, actually, we're gonna sample two different brands of onion rings. Now, what I've been using lately, and y'all have been seeing it, are the Nathan's onion rings. If you look up what are the best brands of onion rings, Nathan's comes up as number one, and Alexa brand comes up number two. Now, I've never tried the Alexa brand, but I've been vibing and having the Nathan's ones, and they're delicious. They're delicious. But today I was out getting just additional groceries for the show, and I came across the Alexa onion rings at Whole Foods. And then Whole Foods has a brand of onion rings, if you can believe it. I did not know. I did not know. Because you cannot get the Nathan's onion rings everywhere. Food Emporium has them. That's all I've seen it at. So when I went to Whole Foods today, I was getting other things and then stumbled across their onion rings and the Alexa onion rings. Now, the Alexa onion rings are vegan friendly, but the Whole Foods brand doesn't have any milk in it at all. No milk, and it's not advertised as a vegan onion ring. So we're gonna go through the ingredients, okay? Because you know I'm an ingredient girl. I like the less ingredients my processed foods have, the better, okay? So now with my limited vision, I will see here that the Whole Foods brand has wheat flour, safflower, seed oil, water, salt, yeast, and contains wheat ingredients. That's all that this is stating that this has. So it does not have milk, it does not have soy, and it does not have peanut. Those are the allergens that most products will list if the product has those allergens in it, right? So that's that. Now, the Nathan's has a ton of ingredients, and I could probably read it all. It has the wheat flour, soybean, and or canola oil. It has, I think it says beer, water, malted barley, hops. Yeah, the batter is a beer batter. I can understand that. That's pretty common. So it has barley, hops, yeast, salt, corn flour, modified cornstarch, which is not always a very good thing to have in your food. Sugar, salt, dextrose, those are all really like, do we really need all of that? It has levanium sodium and some other stuff that I can't pronounce. And once you get into ingredients you can't pronounce, that is not good news. Sodium bicarbonate, whey, milk, spice, and coloring, natural flavor, guar gum, and sorbitol. Would you believe all of that, darling? And the onion rings, which they're delicious. They are delicious. But today, my friend who's visiting and I are gonna have a sample of the Whole Foods onion rings, right? And we're gonna have a sample of the Nathan's world famous recipe onion rings. You know, I get excited just looking at this packaging from Nathan's because I go way back to Brooklyn in the 60s, going to Coney Island, and Nathan's is still there today, but that was the spot then, it's still the spot now, and that's really fabulous. So I've talked a lot about just the onion rings for this recipe. Now, I love my Boca Burgers, y'all. I love my Boca Burgers. These are the original version. These are like junior high school cafeteria tasting burgers, but I adore them. I adore them. I adore them. Impossible Burger is fine. I've had them. I'm not crazy about them. They're great. They're great. But all of these things are really, really highly processed, these foods. And to me, the Impossible Burger to me is even more processed than your Boca Burgers, and I want something that's not so processed. So I go with my straight up Bocas. This is totally vegan. The calorie count on this too is pretty low, which I like a lot. That's the burger component of our recipe. And then I like to have like my burgers to be cheeseburgers with bacon. So we're using vegetarian bacon. And this is Morningstar Farms. I love this. I love Morningstar Farms products. And we're gonna have the burger topped with the vegetarian bacon from Morningstar Farms. We're doing plant-based cheddar cheese, also from Whole Foods. We're gonna have some of that on top. We're also using, instead of a bun, a burger bun, because I don't do high carbs at all. I really refrain from white flour. You all know that already. I have been doing these Egglife Wraps, which are really good. And because I have company and she's special, I'm giving her options, just like we're using 2 different onion ring brands, and we're gonna do a taste test. I also purchased, just for a little bit of variety and to offer a choice for the wrap, I have the Egglife Wrap, which is the everything bagel flavor, which is really, really good. And it does taste like an everything bagel. All the spices that are in an everything bagel is in that wrap. And then this is the original, which is just plain, which works like a plain white bread type of thing, which I like. Now, these have absolutely no carbs. Well, actually a very low carb. 1 gram of carbs and 2 slices or 2 of the pitas of this. You'll see what they look like once I put them on the plate. Yeah, that one has the 2 grams, and this one also is the 2 grams on the everything bagel flavor. Okay, so that's that. Oh, we're gonna have organic broccoli. I love my burgers with organic broccoli. I love also some red onion, so I have organic red onion to top, and we're gonna saute that a little bit. I'm making my own ketchup in front of y'all too, because usually I'm like, oh, I got my own ketchup here. Well, I'm gonna explain the ingredients, which I do, but you can actually see all of this in action today, hopefully. So I have organic tomato sauce for the ketchup. I use apple cider vinegar for the ketchup, and then I sweeten that with stevia, organic stevia, liquid stevia, so maybe like 5-6 drops or so. Oh, and I've been on another kick along with the onion rings. I am really a Diet Pepsi girl, but Diet Pepsi with the artificial sweeteners I choose not to have, or even Diet Coke, but I love my Diet Pepsi. So I've given up Diet Pepsi, unfortunately, until they put a better quality sweetener in it. They haven't done that yet. They haven't heard my request or my prayers. So Poppi soda to the rescue. This is a probiotic soda. So it's not highly carbonated like a Diet Pepsi, but all the ingredients in here are really, really like natural, healthy, and then it has a probiotic nature to it, component to it, and the Doc Pop flavor is like Diet Dr. Pepper. It's so good with the burgers. My friend is over here. It is so good, Anya. It is so good. Have you ever had it before?
I don't think so.
Oh my darling, you will try it today, honey. So that is basically all the ingredients and all the jibber jabber of this recipe. So now we're gonna get to the stove, we're gonna get to the oven. We're gonna get to the oven because the onion rings, I don't fry them or anything, I bake them in the oven, and we'll take it from there. So I'll see y'all at the stove. All right, y'all. All right, so I sliced up some red onion, right? Because I love my red onion on my burgers. Just that's a given. And then I have the organic broccoli, which is lovely. All right, so we got that going on. Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the 2 onion ring brands. I'm gonna pop that in the oven because that's gonna take 15 minutes. And while I'm doing that on the stove, I can cook the Boca Burgers, the broccoli and the onions, so everything will be cool. So we're gonna do the Nathans in this pan. I go by servings. So what does that mean? Servings, Soraya? Well, I weigh and measure my food. And that's what we're doing today. That's the way I've always done my weight loss regimen. You all know if you've seen my early videos where I talk about being 220 pounds, I'm 141 pounds, and that's because I've weighed and measured my food and continue to do so even in my weight loss maintenance. Okay, y'all? So judge me all you want. Oh, you still weigh and measure your food after all these years? Yes, honey, I do. Because at my core, I could eat like 20 chocolate cakes and 20 delicious men right after it for dessert. So I still weigh and measure my food. So what we're going with here is I'm going to weigh and measure 4 ounces of each brand. 4 ounces of the Whole Foods brand and then 4 ounces of the Nathan's brand. Okay? So this is the Nathan's one. It's in this pan here. The color of the onion rings are so different by brand. And it looks like the Whole Foods one, they're thicker. They're thicker rings. So let's take a look. This is Nathan's. It's browner. The color of the Whole Foods is more pale. You could see it in the camera there. It's a big difference. I cannot wait to try them. Alright, so I'm going to put my timer for 15 minutes. And while I have that going on, we're going to go with the Bocas on the stove with the broccoli and the onion. Alright, y'all, you won't be able to see me, but that's not the important thing. What you want to see is the stove, right? That's what we're doing. We're cooking right now. So I always coat with the olive oil. The broccoli is here. Broccoli is starting. And what I'm going to do is get my Bocas out. That's starting. I'm going to cover her. And then we have the other one in the back there as well. And I'm spraying the back. I like putting the Boca Burgers in the microwave for about a minute 30 just to get them started. So that's what's happening right now. I'm gonna put some red onion here for the Boca Burgers, get them started. Yo, I flipped the skillets because the broccoli is gonna be cooking while I start with the Boca Burgers here. Yes, the Boca Burgers are gonna have the vegetarian bacon on it. So you're gonna see that on the skillet. And let's go back to the skillet. Okay, we got our steaming hot Bocas. Just a little bit of water to this. That's what I want. And let her steam up a bit to fully cook. Almost done with the burgers. Fun fact, my kitchen, the floor has an angle. In my kitchen, my floor has an angle. So look at this. Look at the pot. You see how the liquid comes down to one side of the pan? Because there is an angle to this floor. I think this is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, I think this whole building is slanted to one side. It is the freakiest thing. Things roll off my table, and they shouldn't roll off, but they do. So either there's a ghost here, like moving the things, but no, there's no ghost. Because right now, you can see in the skillet, the liquid goes to the front. It does not level off. So either the stove needs to be adjusted, but when I moved in, they told me, listen, the floor has an angle. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. My cooking show has an angle, right? I cook on the show. I do lifestyle topics with y'all. We talk about chili from TLC, talking mess about Michelle Obama. This cooking show has a bit of everything in it, and we don't care. We pick up the camera, we put it back down, and we keep it moving. Thank God for the gift and the tricks of editing. And we're also using the vegetarian bacon strips. We're going to use 4 of these, 2 for each burger. This takes nothing to cook. I have to watch this so it doesn't get dry. We're going to turn off the back where the broccoli is. I'm sure that's cooked. We're just going to cover her so the vegetarian bacon can cook a little bit. Alright, y'all, look at that. The bacon's almost done. Yep. Alright, y'all, you see the pan? She looks good. She's nice and brown like me. Tasty. That's what that means. Okay? So I'm just going to cover her because she's basically done. We're just waiting for the onion rings, which is just a few more minutes. Now, I did promise y'all that I was going to make the ketchup, right? Yes, I am. I didn't forget. I want you to see. So let's get to it. It's on the table here. So I used my apple cider vinegar. And like I showed you before, the organic tomato sauce. This is such a simple way to make ketchup, okay? You may want to add flaxseed meal to yours if you want a thicker consistency of ketchup. I used to do that in the early stages of making my own sugar-free, or naturally sweetened. I consider stevia to be a natural sweetener. It's not a chemical. And the organic stevias are always much better for you than the just regular brand that's not organic. Again, you can put some flaxseed meal in that to thicken it up, because I really don't care. It's just like a tangy, tomatoey tasting with a sweetness to it, which is what ketchup is all about. That's the timer for the onion rings. So I just added 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar, just a couple of drops of the organic stevia. We're gonna put the cheese on top of the Bocas. We may throw it in the microwave just to get her to melt a little faster, but that's there. Oh, yes. The onion rings, yay! And the other batch. This is the Whole Foods one, which is a little bit more pale than the Nathan's. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. Alright, so we have the ketchup there. You see that? Yep. A plate for my friend Anya and a plate for me. Anya, would you like the plain wrap or the bagel?
Everything but the bagel.
Yes, girl. You have good taste, honey. Yeah, we're both everything bagel. Yes, we are. Everything bagel. She doesn't mind me calling her that. She's got a sense of humor like Soraya, so I'm sure she can handle that.
Oh, honey.
Yes, love. Yes, love. So that's what we're doing, right? We're gonna grab one of those beautiful bulk. Oh, actually, she melted nice, but I want to have her melt just a little bit more than that. Anya, does that look good for you? Is that fine? Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Good. There's one for me here. There's bacon there. See that? That is for her. So you know me with my weighing and measuring, girl. She gets 4 ounces, right? Anya gets 4 ounces. She gets 2 ounces of the Nathan's first. But I know trans mama, that's me. I want all my food. I don't want nobody getting more than me. Now, this is the Nathan's one. That's the Nathan's. The Nathan's is on the little plate.
Yeah.
Okay. And then mine is going to be on this little plate here. And then this is the Whole Foods. It's 2 ounces as well, which I believe is about 2 rings. Basically, yes. So the Whole Foods brand goes there. That's how we distinguish. And mine goes on my plate as well. The ketchup is there. A little bit of onion from my burger. I didn't get to put it on there. I love red onion. Oh my god. Then, I bet all of y'all thought I forgot about the broccoli. I'm not gonna weigh and measure the broccoli, y'all. It's a vegetable.
You're the chef.
Thank you, my darling. And so here's for me. That's good. I'm gonna put salt on the table.
Lucky am I.
Oh, honey, how lucky am I? I'm so glad that you're somebody comfortable to work with. Can you imagine, everybody? Can you imagine if she wasn't comfortable to work with?
Oh, please.
If she, you know, not everybody's nice, Anya.
Oh, that's true.
Not everybody's nice.
I can't wait to sit down.
We're gonna in a second.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I got napkins on the table. Nice and cold. Would you like this in a glass, or would you? How would
Can
you
is
like?
fine.
Can is fine.
Are you fine with the can?
Yeah. I
Can is
drink it like a man. Just kidding. Yep. All right. So we got everything. We got the 2 different types of onion rings. We could even distinguish the onion rings by the way they look. And I think we're ready.
Ooh.
We got one there for you. Nothing burned. Anya, isn't that great?
It was
It says
awesome.
a little bit about.
I'm going to open your can, my love.
Yes. Have you had that soda before?
No. But I can smell the probiotic already.
I love it.
So it's like it's basically more carbonated than the kombucha tea.
Well, you know what? I've never had the kombucha
Kombucha
teas.
tea, I'm making it myself. I'm cheersing to you. Thank
Cheers to you
so
too.
much.
To good health, good work, good vibes.
Oh, interesting.
Always.
Very bubbly.
I don't know. It kind of has like a wine berry.
Yeah.
Light.
It doesn't taste like kombucha at all.
I love it. I've tried some of the other flavors I'm not too crazy about, like the lemon lime, but this one, because I love Diet Dr. Pepper. I just do it so delicious. I am so eager to find out what these onion rings, the difference may be. So I gotta try the Whole Foods onion ring. Wow.
This is a Whole Foods one, right? Yeah.
Yes. And they're like half the price of the Nathan's onion rings.
We'll do this now.
Wow.
Yeah, with the Nathan's.
You like it better?
I do.
No.
It has the original. It has a juicy. This is very, this is delicious, crunchy texture, but
You
it
think-
has a juiciness.
So you think maybe the Whole Foods has more breading than the Nathan's?
Yeah. Is there onion in? Are you sure?
I like the Whole Foods.
You do? I like it, but I think
it'll probably be a tie with the Nathan's.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna taste the difference.
Oh yeah.
I like the breading on the Whole Foods is cute.
Right.
It is cute.
It is very crunchy.
You're right, Joe.
Right?
Yeah. The
It's
Nathan's, you get the onion right away.
Yeah.
With the Whole Foods, it takes a while.
It has Nathan's is crunchy and juicy, and this is pretty
And
much.
it's got, because the Whole Foods doesn't have any sweetener. The Nathan's has sweetener. So
Yeah.
Nathan's, that adds to the flavor, of course. Right? Wow.
Very, very good.
Whole Foods was $3.99. The Nathan's is maybe a few ounces more in the package, but it's $7.99 to $8.99, depending on where you get it. But both very good. I'm an onion ring freak. Doesn't
The
matter.
broccoli is lovely and crunchy.
The Nathan's is good. How's the broccoli?
Delicious.
I actually still got crunch.
It's a nice crunch.
Oh, yes, it's good.
Yeah.
Everybody, when it comes to my broccoli, excuse me, I like some soy. I did.
That's interesting.
Take away if you'd like.
I did with my burger. Definitely delicious. You are
It's a
chef cook.
Oh, thank you. It's a very simple lunch or meal. I've had this for dinner, but I'll have 2 burgers instead. And I double up on the quantity of the onion rings. But for lunch, I think this is a good lunch.
Perfect.
It's not a big lunch, but enough. Tasty. Vegan, vegetarian. I'll wait till you have the burger.
You just roll it?
You can roll it, or if you'd like, let me get you a knife. Sometimes what I do
Sure.
is just cut the burger in half. And then I will stack, well, you could do that if you want, but what I do is I stack it. Well, I like to make it like
And then you
this way.
and then you close it.
And then I fold it. And it's a big munchy thing.
Oh, that's going
Like
to
a
be so
sandwich.
fun on camera.
Look at that. Yes, they can see you. It is so delicious.
Oh, and then now I need my some ketchup. Because I want to make it really a real mess. No, I just take the decorates. It's going to be, otherwise I eat the paper. I know it. You can't trust me.
We don't want to eat the paper.
Oh my.
Isn't that great for a vegan burger?
Fantastic. With the bacon also.
The Morningstar Farm, the bacon tastes like bacon. There's a nice smoky flavor. And for a vegan burger or vegetarian burger, whatever you want to call it, because I think the bacon is a vegetarian, it's not a pure vegan. But the Boca Burger is pure vegan. And onion rings are the Whole Foods would be considered vegan because there's no animal product in there at all. The Nason's does have milk, which you could say that's vegetarian. The cheese is vegan. Broccoli is plant-based, it's a vegetable. So we're good to go. Alright, my friends, thanks for watching a very sloppy cooking show. Just me taking that camera and put it every which way. But I think we have everything on film. I'll be editing this soon. So thank you so much for watching and meeting my friend. And we just, you're welcome, my darling, anytime. So we just made a vegetarian dish here at Sarah Subadaz Beer's Cooking Show. Take care, y'all.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Oh, that age of attraction. Huh. There was a woman, 57. She looked good for 57. And then there was a guy that was 27. And she's like waiting to hear his age. And he was very attractive. Ginger. I love ginger. I love all like ginger cake, chocolate cake, vanilla cake, caramel cake, Peter Pan, peanut butter cake. I date them all, honey. 24, 26, 27, 30, 33. All my favorite playmates are in their 20s. And I'm 67. Hey, men my age don't look as good and are not as fit as I am. It's not a match. I'm sorry. So there's that going on too, that people are talking mess about that. I really don't see anything wrong with that. Because I tell you, my current number one dude is 27. Met him 3 years ago. He was 24. I tell him, especially in the beginning, I said, your dating style is so mature and so grounded. The respectability, the etiquette, we get intimate with no drugs, no alcohol, no poppers, no nothing. He's predictable, he's level-headed, and he's in his 20s. I've dated men 50s and their 70s, and they're dummies. If they're too old, they don't have a sense of like the proper perspective of queer life, and they're carrying in some heteronormative, misogynistic perspectives. It's my birthday this month. I'm going to be 67 and I'm really happy. I got 37 years of being sober from alcohol, 37 years of being free from eating big boxes of chocolate cake and buckets of fried chicken. So no volume eating, no sugar, no white flour. And I'm healthy and I don't have any more infection and I'm getting my T levels back so I can shake my groove thing, hey, hey. And then I can let somebody ring my bell. Ring my bell. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Stay safe. Stay positive. I hope to practice more of what I preach. All right, y'all. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.